I am praying for those men and women that are on the USS Lincoln, because I am familiar as a family member to someone whose daughter is in the Navy, who went on deployment just at the beginning of the pandemic. And I remember my cousin telling us to email her daughter to make sure we send pictures to just keep up the camaraderie. This was her daughter's second time on deployment. And I remember when the news hit that one of the carriers had the people in the carrier had been infected by COVID, so they had to port in Guam. And so my cousin, she was panicking. She was panicking because she thought it was her daughter's carrier, but come to find out that it wasn't. And so she had emailed her daughter just to check on them. And sometimes the daughter would be able to email back, but there were times where she couldn't because the systems or whatever would be down. So when her daughter finally did email, she said that they had imported in 100 days. Now, they were they were supposed to be on deployment for 6 months. Their deployment lasted, I think, for 9 months, I believe, because they couldn't port. They couldn't port because COVID was on the rise and they did not want anybody on that carrier to get infected. So the daughter would just say, continue to email me. Now, luckily, they were able to get mail. So family members were sending packages and books and treats and all kinds of stuff. And they would send enough to say, here, share with the people that's in your space, right? But they were doing exercises on the carrier where they had to wear masks. They had to practice social distancing. And to be confined in a space, I will never know what that's like. But her daughter said it's not fun, especially when you don't see land for a number of days. You don't see land. And then the fact that these people are going with limited food, what does that say about the people that are in charge of the military services? The commander in chief, a man who had never stepped foot in combat or in the service, Mr. Bonespurs himself. He will never understand. And I'm praying for each and every person on the Lincoln. Praying for you all.